We're setting up, we're being aggressive this morning, and we're butted up right against their bedroom, so it's a little aggressive, but we have the wind in our favor. Here he comes back. He's coming back. He's leaving. Man, that was so close. That was the big 6. That was one of the deer that we were really targeting here on this farm. And we were close that time. We were close. I don't know. That's tough.
Bear right on Interstate 495.
September 8th. It's my first hunt of the year. Heading to the east coast of Maryland. I've never hunted Maryland. Best case scenario, I'm gonna have a buck on the ground and then a big bunch of crabs. What sort of crabs? Oh, seafood, not the kind you're thinking.
1.2 miles. Congestion in 5.3 miles. On.
Dude, it's 10:30 and I got all this traffic. All I want to do is get a tree and get through this horse business. Oh, he almost hit me. Not even my car. It may be if I get hit. Give me a country any day of the week over this nonsense. People got to do it. Got to live in the city, but not gonna be me. Not gonna be me. Ever.
Hunting in coastal Maryland. It's something Chris Ward is unfamiliar with. But like all experiences, Chris is ready to take the bad with the good. And he finds out that he's not in Virginia anymore.
Oh, and by the way, I just went through a toll and it was $6.
People in Maryland gotta eat too.
I guess. Virginia's a lot cheaper than that.
That's because they shoot stuff and eat it. They live off the land.
Some of my initial gut reaction is it looks to me like it's too busy to have big whitetails. It looks really sandy. We're on a peninsula. I just crossed a bunch of salt water. I don't know how there's big deer here. And there's forecasting about an inch and a half of rain to fall in the next 24 to 36 hours. So it's gonna be tough. I'm the realist. Chris is more the optimist, but I guess it is what it is. We're here. Gonna grind. We'll find out if big deer live here or not.
Chris and Eric meet up with their Maryland guide, Danny Calloway.
This is so out of my element. You're crossing a waterway on a ferry and we're here hunting big whitetails. It just don't seem right to me.
I tell you, it's no matter where you go around here, there's a lot of good whitetails. It's just, you know, area and location.
And a lot of water.
Yeah, a lot of water.
You're crossing from saltwater straight into the Midwest. It's looking pretty good. So this is your buddy, Danny?
Yeah, Link's sporting good. You need it, they got it. They ain't got it, they don't make it.
Hey, we ain't gonna go to the woods. We're just gonna sit here and shoot flies all day.
Assault gun.
It's a bug assault rifle for flies.
That's a booner there.
That is a booner.
All right.
Oh, right below him. Right under him. Just like a bug.
You covered him.
I've got one of those with me. Where we're gonna put that up?
Put it on like every 5 seconds. Chris, there's that old blowfly back. You time for some redemption.
I'm getting that gun.
It's right there.
Oh!
He's down.
Got him. Hope that ain't the only kill of this Maryland trip.
Go ahead and subscribe to our channel, like it. You're going to get that little notification bell. It's going to go off, let you know when something new. Hit follow, subscribe. Happy hunting this fall. We love everybody. Thank you again.
Chris Ward and Eric Hale have traveled to coastal Maryland in hopes of killing a big buck. At first they thought Maryland would represent a challenge since this area seemingly has the hustle of the city. But after crossing the saltwater peninsula and realizing the soybean fields remind them of the Midwest, they've been presented with a new challenge: coastal rain.
It's pouring the rain, and we're gonna get soaked, but there's honestly no place that I would rather be right now. It's just, you live for this day. You live for the beginning of the season, and this is what it's all about. Rain or shine.
It's September 8th, and as you can see, it's pouring the rain. We've been planning this trip all summer. I've been checking the weather all week. I kept telling Eric it's good weather, and he said, no, it's gonna rain. And I said, no, it's not. Come to find out, I was typing in the county, and it was just popping up another state. I was looking at Maine, and it was supposed to be Maryland, so I got the weather wrong. We're up against this huge swamp. This is kind of a staging area going into the corn. You just never know what can come out of there. Just feels like there's a big buck here, so we're gonna give her a shot.
After an unsuccessful set, Chris scouts another location, hoping for a better outcome tomorrow.
There's at least 4, right? 4 rack bucks.
There's 6 good rack bucks out there earlier. I'm sure they're still there, but that field rolls, it's such a high hill out there, and the beans are almost chest high. They're so high this year, it's hard to see them.
So from where they're at right now, where's that stand?
About 20 yards to the right.
So it's right in front of it.
They're right in front of it. We just need them to do the same thing tomorrow night.
Chris starts day 2 off with some target practice before they go out hunting.
35, 35. It's a new broadhead we're shooting this year from Dead Ringer. This one's a freak nasty. This is what Don Kiskey's shooting, so you know it's lethal. I think you're gonna like them. Well, we're battling rain, muggy weather, mature bucks, and Danny. Money. Money, Danny.
Hey, it's the tuner, not the shooter.
Later in the evening, Chris slips into the stand where some bucks were spotted the night before.
There were 7 bucks, 3 shooters, 20 yards in front of this stand, so we switched our game plan. The rain stopped 15 minutes ago, so as soon as the rain stops, get in a tree. It should be on. Man, oh man. I tell you, it's Danny and Randy have went to so much trouble and tweaked these stands, and there will be another hunt. There will be another day. There will be a second chance.
Make sure you subscribe and like the page. On top of that, make sure you click the little notification bell. That way you'll be one of the first ones to know when a new video drops.
Chris Ward and Eric Hale are hunting whitetails in coastal Maryland. The rain has kept Chris from having any luck.
I got the weather wrong.
Now it's Eric's turn to hunt, and he's got his good luck charm with him.
I'm here. They couldn't kill a deer, so I had to drive up. So maybe I was a good luck charm they were missing. A good looking piece of window tint you got there, Eric.
This ain't my car, this is Chris's.
You driving
Chris's
it?
vehicle. But I don't mind driving it.
See, that's so you can look out, make sure nothing's coming.
It is, isn't it, man? That is the truth. It's like, well, I can't see. Yeah, I mean, when you're with Chris Ward, it's an experience every time in itself, because he's either gonna break something, tear something up, forget something, and then I guarantee he comes out ahead of you in the end.
September the 18th, and we're in Maryland. You'll have to excuse the back noise because there's a major roadway, actually it's a 4-lane, going right through here. The weather's been crappy. Everything we could fight, we've had to fight. Everything's right, high pressure. All these bucks out of velvet, they've kind of got back into a normal routine. Hopefully tonight, an air's gonna get slung. We're gonna see how that old dead ringer does.
Such a good sign.
Easy, 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 baby.
That is an absolute beautiful, beautiful 3-year-old 10. And this property we're hunting is on high-end management. I'm just not gonna break it, so. But you live, you don't have to kill. You rise up, you go hunt. Battle another day.
Meanwhile, Chris is hoping to turn his luck around.
It's round 2. We're setting up. We're being aggressive this morning. We set up over this creek, and it's right in the center between 2 creek crossings. And we're butted up right against their bedroom. So, I don't know. Like I said, it's a little aggressive, but we have the wind in our favor. I'm on him. Do you have any shot? Here he comes back. He's coming back. He's leaving. Man, that was so close. That was the big 6. Danny's got tons of pictures of him from all summer. That was one of the deer that we were really targeting here on this farm. And we were close that time. We were close. I don't know. That's tough.
We need you to support us, guys. So go over, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And every time we post something, you're going to get that little bell going off, and you're going to know instantly that you can go over and watch it and catch what's going on.
Chris Ward is in coastal Maryland. He's decided to hunt another farm owned by Randy Hastings.
We're gonna head over to my buddy Randy's now.
You've certainly not put us on any deer, so maybe Randy can.
Randy's a good guy.
Look at his face in this one. Oh my gosh, I killed a big buck.
You guys are gonna be in great shape tonight. These beans are annihilated. They do this every year.
Chris is on the brink. He's on the final days of his hunt, frustrated and empty-handed.
Man, this is one of the coolest sets. I didn't know what I was getting myself in for. Just imagine a huge swamp, and it's got these little knolls, these dry spots that have these big oaks, and it's just full of acorns. I will say this, these are swamp ninjas, these deer are. I don't know if I've ever hunted a harder deer. They're a lot like our East Coast deer back home. It's gonna be a challenging hunt, but I love hunting areas like this. I'm back up here with Danny. The weather's finally good. They're setting up in this woods. There's a big, huge field of soybean right behind us. Bedding area's out in front of us, so.
He's gotta come towards you about 5 feet.
Meh. Turn it off. Why does this have to feel like I've been punched in the face? Do everything right, you're in the right spot, you make a bad shot. Oh, man, there is nothing. Not a single drop of blood. No arrow. I think that deer's fine. Oh, first time of the year. It's like a football team, you want to go undefeated and you lose your first game. I'm just deflated right now. Couldn't ask for a better hunt. Couldn't ask for worse results. Danny just sent me a text message that said that he's gonna send me a picture that's gonna make my day. Oh my gosh, dude. You have got to be kidding me. That is the deer that I shot 6 weeks ago in Maryland. Shoulder shot it. That deer right there. He just showed up back in Danny's food plot. That is amazing. That just proves to you right there how tough those guys are. Dude, that just absolutely made my day. No, that made my year. That deer's alive, he's fine, and I'm gonna have another shot at him next year. Wow. I'm glad he's okay. You lose one, it's the worst feeling in the world. When you know that they made it and it wasn't just a waste, makes y'all feel all better. That is amazing.